Midnight tactics operate beneath the tension, low profile. I maneuver quietly through constrained perception. Meanwhile, midnight tactics favor patience over noise. Timing precise, every step plotted to minimize exposure. Nice. I read shadow corridors for movement cues. Signals faint. Midnight tactics leverage silence as a fuel. Restrained. I don't chase confrontation after dark. Options wait. Every action aligns with exit planning. Late night slow senses wait. Midnight tactics take. Midnight tactics unseen flow. Quiet steps where dangers grow. Calm decides when to go. Midnight tactics grow. I reduce risk through deliberate position angles tight. Midnight tactics for discipline, cognition side. I disengage once objectives conclude. No change. Every outcome secure without residue grace. I like movements for post-night assessment. Debrief clear. Midnight tactics evolve through honest measurement. Frontier. I prioritize safety through strategic absence. Wisdom wins. Every down confirmed effect is navigation in. Darkness maps a lane. Midnight tactics gain. Midnight tactics unseen flow. Quiet steps where dangers grow. Calm decides when to go. Midnight tactics pro. Stealth beats force. Midnight tactics course. Midnight tactics course. Breath low, pace right. Midnight tactics. Midnight tactics mission clean. Silent pesky margins lean. Control groundwork on the spin. Midnight tactics in. Pass fade. City exhale. Fast fade. City exhale.
Yeah, midnight crawling through the alleys of my conscience. Shadows stretching longer every time I hesitate. Breathing heavy with decisions never spoken. Every footstep echoes risks I learned to calculate. Windows flicker, stories written in paranoia. Cold cement remembers every name that vanished. I don't pray for mercy, I prepare for impact. Living balanced on the ledge with figures banished. Yeah. Heartbeat racing like patrol lights in the mirror. Trust evaporates the moment silence enters. I read intentions through the way they watch my posture. Eyes always measuring the value of surrender. Every promise bends when hunger starts negotiating. Moral compass is spin under pressure zones. I adapt quicker than betrayal can approach me. Survival turn my thoughts into sharpened bones. Feel the weight when the city holds its breath. Every second asking who survives next. Night pressure pushing deep into the mind. Dark hours forcing truth you cannot hide. Still resolve under moonlit skies. Night pressure, only strong survive. I learned patience from the way the streets observe. No applause when discipline decides the outcome. Calculated movements keep the balance preserved. I don't gamble futures, I refine them. Blueprints drafted from mistakes I bury quietly. Lessons carved from moments I refuse to fold. Every scar now functions as a silent advisor. Teaching caution where the fearless get sold. I don't chase validation from unfamiliar voices. Their applause fades quicker than ambition. I invest silence into strategic choices, turning isolation into ammunition. I step careful when success begins attracting envy. Energy shifts when momentum shows. I've seen friendship fracture over mine advantages. Now I prepare for what tomorrow holds. Every breath counts when the stakes feel high. Pressure builds before the breakthrough arrives. Night pressure pushing deep into the mind. Dark hours forcing truth you cannot hide. Still resolve under moonlit skies. Night pressure, only strong survive. No alarms warn you before before the tension peak. Growth hurts worse when conflict. Slow step, tight grip, tunnel vision engaged. Fear face, once survival takes stage. Night pressure, sharpening inner sight. Turning weakness into focus mind. Through the cold, through endless fights. Night pressure forged my life. So, echo, linger, dawn, approaching slowly.
Silent warfare unfolds without announcements, subtle maneuvers. Our posture shifts and delayed acknowledgement signals truer. Silent warfare rewards discretion over display. Silent strategic, every move calculated to avoid exposure. Automatic, I don't broadcast preparation publicly. I vanish preserved. Silent warfare demands discipline, secrecy. Edges curved, study timing, angles, narrative control. Context matters. Every response measured to minimize escalation, scatters.
Quiet moves the blade. Silent warfare play.
Silent warfare, unseen fight. Pressure builds without a sight. Calm prevails through endless night. Silent warfare, right? I maintain composure. I'm in covert opposition, focus tight. Silent warfare neutralizes manipulation, insight. I disengage when objectives reach completion, no chase. Every win secure without confrontation. Grace, I protect energy by avoiding loud conflict. Efficiency reigns. Silent warfare thrives on consistent output, no strains. I document outcomes internally for refinement. Cycle repeats, every iteration sharpens operational clarity. Complete. No noise, clear game. Silent warfare train. Silent warfare, unseen fight. Pressure builds without a sight. Calm prevails through endless night. Silent warfare, right? Control beats, force. Silent warfare, course. Slow steps, warfare, run. Slow steps, focus mind. Silent warfare, run. Silent warfare. Silent warfare, mission done. Progress moves when battle shine. Victory quiet, outcomes won. Silent warfare, one. Drones dissolve into stillness. Yeah. Nights intensify, risk beyond daylight perception. Darkness amplifies intention. Fatal nights demand heightened awareness. Every move calculated with tension. Navigate shadows with deliberate pacing. Understanding unpredictability. Fatal nights reward preparation. Punish complacency. I don't romanticize danger or chaos. Reality strips glamour quickly. Fatal nights compress decision timelines. Mistakes magnified instantly. I respect darkness for its honesty. It reveals true instincts. Fatal nights separating us from panic under pressure. Bring moonlight highs and expose it. Fatal nights diagnose it. Fatal nights, danger breathe. Every step counts, no relief. Come survive with panic leave. Fatal nights, believe. Hey. I stay mentally present through fatigue alert despite exhaustion. Fatal nights test endurance limits, sustain concentration. I don't chase thrills after midnight, I manage outcomes carefully. Fatal nights don't forgive arrogance, only strategy. Hey. I exit situations before escalation peaks, knowing timing saves lives. Fatal nights reward restraining patience, impulsiveness declines. I learn survival through repeated exposure, experience sharper control. Fatal nights taught respect for boundaries, staying whole. When darkness tightens its hold, fatal nights unfold. Fatal nights, danger breed. Every step counts, no relief. Come survive, with panic lead. Fatal nights, believe. Silence, louder than screams. Fatal nights, test dreams. Slow, pulse, focus, sight. Fatal nights, define fight. Fatal nights, I remain steady mind through the strain. Survival learn, not claim. Fatal nights, restrain. Siren fade, dawn approaching. Concrete colder than conversation where I started. Cold blocks taught endurance early. Faces unreadable beyond survival posture. Empathy learned cautiously. Cold blocks breed calculated, moving every step, playing twice. I adapted quickly or suffer consequences, no mercy advice. I observe the ambition, freeze under pressure. Cold block expose intentions. Comfort dissolves where scarcity dominates. Reality shapes attention. I don't expect sympathy from the pavement, only lesson through friction. Cold blocks condition mental toughness through repetition. Frozen ice, hardened ground. Cold blocks make sound. Cold blocks, frozen lanes, while stay warming. Side of pain, survival Ashton. To the brain, cold blocks, remain. I learned patience, watching seasons change slowly. Progress cross before sprinting. Cold blocks reward persistence quietly. Ignoring complaints consistently. I build resilience without external validation. Strength grown unseen. Cold blocks hardened decision making. Discipline. I don't blame environment for limitations. Adaptation fuels success. Cold blocks sharpen awareness. Permanently alertness manifests. I navigate risk without emotional distortion. Calm maintains control. Cold blocks train survival instincts. Mindful, ice melts, lessons stay. Cold blocks, paid away. Cold block, frozen lanes, heart stay warming. Side of pain, survival edged in. To the brain, cold blocks, we remain. Harsh ground, builds strong roots. Cold blocks, produce slow breath, steady walk. Cold blocks, tall cold blocks. Forge resolve in a fire. Fully evolved through the frost. I saw cold block, ten involved. When faith, base is off. Cold blocks, tall. Moments arrive with hesitation, disappears. Final stand to find direction. I assess the outcome before committing fully. Decision reached without protection. Final stand demands accountability. No excuses permitted. I remain present when pressure peaks. Fully submitted. I don't dramatize, confrontation necessity. Final stand require composure. Prepare mind sustains clarity while chaos circles closer. I commit when alternatives collapse. Certainty replaces doubt. Final stand represents accumulated discipline. Carved out. When the tree dissolves from sight. Final stand ignites. Final stand, solid ground, no escape. I hold it down, straight review. When corner sound, final stand, crown. I accept
consequences tied to commitment. Ownership secured, final stand, filters, Jenny intent. Purpose assured, I don't lean on hope alone. Preparation guides motion, final stand reflects readiness, devotion. I remain focused under decisive pressure, calm maintains command. Final stand eliminates secondary priorities, only essentials remain. I anchor stability during uncertainty, presence firm. Final stand concludes internal debate, confirm. No hesitation left to choose. Final stand proves. Final stand, solid ground, no escape. I hold it down, straight reveal when corners sound. Final stand, ground. Pressure clarifies truth. Final stand, proof. Steady breath, lock sight. Final stand, fight. Final stand, force strong. Endurance, carry long. Victory, where the wrongs belong. Final stand, song. Drums fade in the song. Drums fade in the silence.
Moments arrive where hesitation disappears. Final stand defines direction. I assessed outcomes before committing fully. Decision reached without protection. Final stand demands accountability. No excuses permitted. I remain present when pressure peaks. Fully submitted. I don't dramatize confrontation necessity. Final stand requires composure. Prepare mind sustains clarity while chaos circles closer. I commit when alternatives collapse. Certainty replaces doubt. Final stand represents accumulated discipline. Carved out when retreat dissolves from sight. Final stand ignite. Final stand solid ground. No escape, I hold it down. Strength reveal when corners sound. Final stand crown. I accept consequences tied to commitment. Ownership secure. Final stand filters genuine intent. Purpose assured, I don't lean on hope alone. Preparation guides motion. Final stand reflects readiness, devotion. I remain focused under decisive pressure, calm, maintain command. Final stand eliminates secondary priorities, only essentials remain. I anchor stability during uncertainty. Presence firm. Final stand concludes internal debate. Confirm. No hesitation left to choose. Final stand proof. Final stand solid ground. No escape, I hold it down. Strength reveal corner sound. Final stand ground. Pressure clarifies truth. Final stand proof. Steady breath, lock sight. Final stand fight. Steady breath, lock sight. Final stand fight. Final stand for strong. Endurance carry long. Victory earned where wrongs belong. Final stand song. Drums fade in the silence. Drums fade in the silence. Forward motion locked without reversal. No retreat mentality. I accepted irreversible commitment, consequences embraced fully. No retreat removes hesitation entirely. Clarity or achieve. I proceed knowing exit options eliminated. Resolve.
I don't advance blindly or emotionally. Preparation precedes movement, no retreat demands calculated confidence. Risk management. I anchor resolve when pressure intensifies. Grounded stance, no retreat transforms fear into execution. Advance. Once chosen, path remain. No retreat sustained, no retreat. Eyes ahead, no reverse. Path is set, standing firm where doubt is dead. No retreat. Led. I manage uncertainty through adaptability. Momentum protected. No retreat doesn't imply recklessness. Focus corrected. I adjust strategy without abandoning direction. Course refined, no retreat reinforces internal authority defined. I carry responsibility without delegation. Ownership claim, no retreat demands mental fortitude. Pressure tamed, I remain present under extended adversity. Breath steady, no retreat in grace, purpose in action ready. Commitment seals the frame. No retreat name, no retreat. Eyes ahead, no reverse. Path is set, standing firm when doubt is dead. No retreat. Left, result, locks the gate. No retreat. Fade, steady, hard, focus sight. No retreat. Fight, 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 fight. No retreat. Final call, standing tall through it all. Purpose answers when tested hard. No retreat.
Silence holds.
Silent warfare unfolds without announcement. Subtle maneuvers. I read posture shifts and delayed acknowledgement signals true. Silent warfare rewards discretion over display. Silent strategic, every move calculated to avoid exposure. Automatic. I don't broadcast preparation publicly if that is preserved. Silent warfare demands discipline, secrecy, edges, curves. I study timing, angles, narrative control. Context matters. Every response measured to minimize escalation. Scatters quiet moves of blade. Silent warfare play. Silent warfare, unseen fight. Pressure builds without a sight. Combat bells through endless night. Silent warfare, right. I maintain composure, I'm in covered opposition. Focus tight. Silent warfare neutralizes manipulation. Insight, I disengage when objectives reach completion. No chase, every win secure without confrontation. Grace, I protect energy by avoiding loud conflict. Efficiency reigns, silent warfare thrives on consistent output. No strains, I document outcomes internally for refinement. Cycle repeats, every iteration sharpens operation. No clarity, complete, no noise, clear game. Silent warfare train. Silent warfare, unseen fight. Pressure builds without a sight. Combat bells through endless night. Silent warfare, right. Control beats for silent warfare course. Slow steps, focus mind. Silent warfare done. Slow steps, focus mind. Silent warfare bind. Silent warfare mission done. Progress moves when battle shun. Victory quiet, outcomes won. Silent warfare won.
Drone dissolving in stillness. Silence, heavier than confrontation words. That silence reveals unresolved truth. Absence of sound amplifies intention. Meaning sharper than mute. I observe pauses between statements. Listen beyond spoken language. Dead silence communicates boundaries clearly, without explanation. I don't rush to fill uncomfortable gaps. Silence often instructs. Dead silence filters authenticity. Separating motives abruptly. I lost space to expose alignment. True surfaces naturally. Dead silence uncovers inconsistencies effortlessly. No noise, clarity grows. Dead silence shows. Yeah. Dead silence heavy, yeah. Truth revealed without repair. Stillness speaks beyond compare. Dead silence, glare. I remain calm when dialogue disappears. Silence doesn't intimidate. Dead silence provide processing space, allowing insight to elevate. I don't fear unanswered questions. Time clarifies intention. Dead silence organizes perception without tension. I've learned restraint through withheld responses. Control shapes maturity. Dead silence protects emotional resources. Preserving clarity, I choose observation over impulsive reaction. Wisdom over volume. Dead silence strengthens internal alignment. Quiet moments redefine. Dead silence sharpens mind. Yeah. Dead silence heavy, yeah. Truth revealed without repair. Stillness speaks beyond compare. Dead silence, clear. Stillness louder than cry. Dead silence reply. Breath slow, focus tight. Dead silence inside. Dead silence understood. Power found in quiet mood. Clarity when noise misconstrued. Dead silence, good. Reverb fading into nothing. Yeah. Enemies don't always announce intentions. Some observe quietly from comfort zones. Silence often has competitive ambition, disguised beneath supportive tones. I scan environments beyond surface gestures, reading energy shifts instinctively. Stillness communicates louder than statements. I listen carefully. Jealousy rarely wears aggressive expressions. It smiles, nods, applauds progression. Delayed reaction is both true alignment when success alters perception. I don't respond to covert provocations. Attention feeds hidden agendas. Distance remains my preferred solution. Silence protects my sound. Quiet eyes watch every move. Silent pressure starts to brew. Silent knobs, hidden schemes. Watching growth through broken dreams. No alarms, no extreme screams. Silent knobs move in between. I document behavior without confrontation. Patterns reveal themselves over time. Consistency exposes artificial allegiance. True surfaces when pressure climbs. I trust action more than verbal reassurance. History teaches caution repeatedly. Silent opposition operates patiently, waiting for vulnerability. I maintain composure without broadcasting when this preparation replaces emotional reaction. Strategic silence disarms manipulation. Calm remains my traction. I don't underestimate subtle hostility. It cuts deeper than an open war. Silent opposition fails when ignored. Starve of influence and more. No noise doesn't mean no threat. Still waters high, depth unmet. Silent knobs, hidden schemes. Watching growth through broken dreams. No alarms, no extreme screams. Silent knobs move in between. Attention withdrawn weakens the plot. Silence breaks what noise cannot. Eyes forward, circle tight. Silence keeps my vision right. Silent knobs fade away when discipline leads the way. I operate without delay. Silent knobs decay. Bass dissolves. Atmosphere clears. Midnight resolve, anchors purpose during darkest hours. Fatigue challenge, I steady thoughts when uncertainty gains power. Focus balance, midnight resolve, resist panic narratives. Calm persist, every step measured against long-term durability. I commit when options narrow beyond comfort. Decision hardened, midnight resolve emerges without external support. Self-started, I maintain vigilance through quiet corridors. Awareness, high, every risk assessed with unwavering presence applied. When clocks stall, we'll remain. Midnight resolve sustain. Midnight resolve, eyes awake. Pressure bends, but we won't break. Through the dark, the path I take. Midnight resolve, stay. Midnight resolve, eyes awake. Pressure bends, but we won't break. Through the dark, the path I take. Midnight resolve, stay. I convert doubt into structured determination. Systems engaged. Midnight resolve thrives under isolation. Center stage, I prioritize rest without abandoning momentum. Balance kept. Every adjustment honors original intention met. I recalibrate pace when signals indicate strain, longevity wins. Midnight resolve integrates recovery with gain. Discipline spins. I accept solitude as a sharpening space. Mind honed. Every dawn finds commitment fully intact shown. Silence fuels the flame. Midnight lives on Midnight resolve, eyes awake. Pressure bends, but we won't break. Through the dark, the path I take. Midnight resolve, stay. Midnight resolve, eyes awake. Pressure bends, but we won't break. Through the dark, the path I take. Midnight resolve, stay. Endurance rise the cold. Midnight resolve. Slow stride, steady breath. Midnight resolve, yeah. Slow stride, steady breath. Midnight resolve, yeah. Slow stride, steady breath. Midnight resolve, yeah. Midnight resolve standing true. Purpose clear in midnight blue. Through the test I follow through. Midnight resolve do. Sirens fade. Dawn hands. Dark allegiance forms under selective illumination. Loyalty tested. I evaluate bonds through sustained adversity simulation. Intent manifested. Dark allegiance values discretion over visibility. Quiet ties. Every pack still beyond superficial proximity. Verified. I maintain distance while honoring commitment lines. Balance precise. Dark allegiance rejects public validation. Sign trust price. I observe consistency during unfavorable cycles. Patterns speak. Every alliance measured through long range reliability peak. Shadows bind a vow. Dark allegiance now. Dark allegiance held tight. Trust survives beyond sight. Quiet bonds will stand the night. Dark allegiance. Right. I disengage from conditional support structures. Efficiency. Dark allegiance thrives on mutual accountability. Symmetry. I don't broadcast, loyal to theatrically. Actions led, every promise fulfilled through sustained presence. Deep ray. I preserve integrity despite external pressure. Standards kept. Dark allegiance resist convenient departure. Death met. I remain vigilant towards shifting incentives. Focus stays. Every commitment reviewed through evolving context. Ways. No spotlight is proof. Dark allegiance true. Dark allegiance held tight. Trust survives beyond sight. Quiet bonds will stand the night. Dark allegiance right. Silence seals the path. Dark allegiance fake. Low voice steady tone. Dark allegiance no. Dark allegiance deep root. Loyalty measured absolute. Through through obscurity, still red to new, darker legions, true.
Throw that shit in the honey mark. Cold resolve, stabilize the thought under stress. Emotion part, I proceed logically when others guess. Focus sharp, cold resolve reduces noise and dual stereo. Signal clear, every decision weighed against objective criteria. Here, I temper urgency with methodical patience. Patience built, cold resolve prevents rash engagement. Risk guilt, I prepare contingency before committing action. Every outcome map to avoid surprise exposure, man. Calm mind, steady frame, cold resolve where it remain. Cold resolve, unshaken core. Clarity opens every door. Pressure fades intense, source cold resolve more. I maintain composure during unfavorable turns. Balance kept, cold resolve converts setbacks into returns. Lesson step, I refine approach to post-event analysis, improve fast. Every correction strengthens future execution less up. I respect intensity without surrendering. Calm control reigns. Cold resolve guards against emotional harm. Stability gains. I choose measure responses over speculative outcomes when every moment reinforces discipline alignment. When tension peaks, breath hold. Cold resolve modes. Cold resolve unshaken core. Clarity opens every door. Pressure fades intense, so it's cold resolve mode. Calm carries the weight. Cold resolve weight. Yeah. Calm carries the weight. Cold resolve state. Pulse slow, vision wide. Cold resolve. Cold resolve proven strong. Through adversity all alone. Quiet power leads me on. Cold resolve song. Do air shit all along.
Ruthless, tempo dictates execution cadence, no drift. I synchronize effort with strategic patience, a bliss. Ruthless tempo rejects rushed inefficiency. Time used, every beat aligned to maximize leverage. Fused, I just pace without losing momentum, elastic drive. Ruthless tempo balances urgency with wisdom. Alive, I sequence tasks to avoid resource collision. Flow state, every interval optimized for decisive throughput. Great, time is sharp, margin stand. Ruthless tempo win. Ruthless tempo, set the pace. Fast mind, in a steady race. Every second finds its place. Ruthless tempo. Bass. Hey. I decelerate intentionally to preserve accuracy. Control shown. Ruthless tempo values precision over frenzy. Results grown. I review cadence weekly to prevent decay. Tune tight. Every tweak compounds operational advantage. Right. I respect recovery as tempo modulation. Longevity. Ruthless tempo when the greats rest for innovation. Creativity. I accelerate only when conditions align. Green light. Every surge reported by structural reading the size. Count the beats, hold the line. Ruthless tempo time. Ruthless tempo, set the pace. Fast mind, in a steady race. Every second finds its place. Ruthless tempo, bass. master flow, when to stop and when to go. Measure speed, delivers glow. Rootless tempo, pro. Clock fade, rhythm rest. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Progress demanding sacrifice without apology. Ruthless path accepted consciously. I eliminated comfort to pursue stability. Hard decisions follow me. Ruthless path rewards those who commit fully. No hesitation tolerated. I advance through resistance deliberately. I abandon distractions, disguised as opportunity. Focus refined sharply. Ruthless path stripped unnecessary attachments. Vision clarified harshly. I don't confuse cruelty with determination. Purpose guides severity. Ruthless path enforces discipline, severity. No detours, no regret. Ruthless path, say ruthless path. Forward drive, sacrifice keeps hope alive. No retreat, I still strive. Ruthless path, survive. I encountered resistance from familiar faces, change, unsettled comfort. Ruthless path exposes insecurity quickly, truth uncovered. I don't negotiate my trajectory, boundaries firm. Ruthless path demands consistency, long term. I measure success through sustainable progress, not instant applause. Ruthless path values endurance over speed, longevity laws. I accept consequences tied to ambition, ownership, embrace. Ruthless path carved my identity, trade. Commitment outweighs fear. Ruthless path, clear. Ruthless path, forward drive, sacrifice keeps hope alive. No retreat, I still strive. Ruthless path, survive. Hard road shape of soul. Ruthless path, evolve. Steady pace, sharpen plan. Ruthless path, man. Ruthless path, build strong. Through resistance, all alone. Purpose louder than the wrong. Ruthless path, song.
Bass phase, momentum settle.
Still pressure compresses weakness into form. He reveals integrity, I endure low without structural deform. Strength tested deliberately, still pressure teaches calm under force. Breath measure, every impact absorbed to prepare posture, temper. I don't crack under escalating demand framework set. Strain pressure, validates discipline, command limits met. I distribute load across strain capacity systems, hold. Every surge converted into usable drive, bolt. Heat rise, set. Shape appear, till pressure clear, still pressure. Hold the line, stress refines the spine. Under low rees always shine, still pressure mine. I reinforce weak points through targeted work, adapt fast. Still pressure exposes flaws without mercy, lessons last. I welcome strain as calibration feedback. True sharp, every cycle strengthens core resilience. I manage recovery to prevent fracture, risk, balance key. Still pressure paired with strategic rest, longevity. I exit test stronger than I entered them. Proof shown, every challenge leaves improved tolerance. Grown when weight peaks, form stand still pressure. Hold the line, stress refine the spine. Under low rees always shine, still pressure mine.
Four shapes still pressure, still pressure, real. Slow exhale, stands tight, still pressure, fight.
Still pressure, forged and true.
Under strain, I break through. Loading doors, strength unknown. Still pressure, dope. Metal fades in the calm.
I was molded by decision with without sympathy. Harsh outcome sharpened every instinct. Mercy never offered where I started breathing. Only lesson delivered through resistance. I calculate reactions before movement. Emotion shells during critical moments. Hesitation caused more than confrontation. I advance knowing consequences are permanent. I've witnessed kindness exploited for advantage. Softness mistaken for weakness repeatedly. Boundaries enforced without unnecessary dialogue. Respect obtained through consensus. I don't glorify cruelty, I respect necessity. Reality rarely negotiates with hope. Prepared minds adapt under hostile conditions. Unprepared hearts struggle to cope. When the system breaks, survival decide. No mercy lives where fear subside. No mercy in the pressure zone. Hard choices made alone. Cold resolve carved in stone. No mercy, hard chrome. I detached emotion from operational thinking. Focus sharpened through adversity storms. Comfort fades quickly when stakes increase. Strength forms where pain transforms. I don't flinch when confrontation surfaces. Trained nerves steady my frame. Every challenge accepted with clear intention. No retreat coded in my brain. I don't seek dominance for ego satisfaction. Only stability through control. Unchecked sentiment disrupts execution. Precision requires a code of soul. Harsh environments don't reward indecision. They expose hesitation publicly. No mercy is an absence of morals. It's discipline applied ruthlessly. No safety nets when tension rises. Only instinct separates the sizes. No mercy in the pressure zone. Hard choices made alone. Cold resolve carved in stone. No mercy, hard chrome. Pain and strokes without explanation. Growth born from isolation. Slow breath, lock focus, silent vow. No mercy to find me now. No mercy, sharpen will. Standing firm against the chill. Every test I fulfill. No mercy, iron skill. Iron skill, iron skill, iron skill.
Draws fade. Echoes linger. Footsteps continue.
Go. Fatal focus locks attention in a single direction. Distractions eliminated. I compress priorities until execution perfection. Energy calibrated. Fatal focus rejects emotional detours. Clarity sharp. Every second allocated toward decisive movement on. I train concentration under simulated chaos. Noise ignored. Fatal focus strengthens cognitive endurance. Tension restored. I don't multitask when precision demanded singular. Every task completed with undivided intent. Claim vision tight, margins closed. Fatal focus growth. Fatal focus narrow lane. Every step breaks the chain. Purpose burns through doubt and pain. Fatal focus stain. Fatal focus narrow lane. Every step breaks the chain. Purpose burns through doubt and pain. I manage fatigue through intentional pace and sustain mode. Fatal focus balances intensity with recovery. Low control. I prioritize quality over frantic quantity. Results speak. Every action audited for maximum leverage. Peak. I reset concentration through structured intervals. Mind clear, fatal focus preserves momentum during trials. Frontier, I protect cognitive bandwidth aggressively. Boundaries firm, every achievement traces back to discipline attention. Confirm, cut the noise, hold the frame. Fatal focus sane, fatal focus narrow lane. Every step breaks the chain, purpose burns through doubt and pain. Fatal focus gain, fatal focus narrow lane. Every step breaks the chain, purpose burns through doubt and pain. Attention sharpens fate. Fatal focus state. Still breath, lock sight. Fatal focus night. Fatal folk and they're the truth. All intent channel through. Pressure bends, I follow through. Fatal focus through. Fatal folk and never know. Being phased in the silence.
Concrete oath, sworn without ceremonial display. Grounded vow, I commit through action, demonstrated daily. No words now, concrete oath anchors resolve within harsh terrain. Promises set, every step reflects binding responsibility met. I don't pledge lightly under emotional influence. Clarity first, concrete oath requires sustainable endurance. Value burst, I align behavior with declared intention. Consistency, every deviation corrected through accountability. Integrity, stone remembers every step. Concrete oath, kept concrete oath, solid ground. Promises echo without sound. Through the storm, still profound. Concrete oath, our honor commitments may fluctuate in advantage stability. Concrete oath resists opportunistic rearrangement, reliability. I review obligations under evolving conditions. Just true, every revision preserves original ethical core through. I accept burden carried by declared responsibility. Ownership clear, concrete, man, and presence during adversity. No fear, I reinforce trust through repeated fulfillment cycles. Proof shown, every sunrise confirms dedication remains intact, known. Weight carry, trust grow. Concrete oath, solid ground. Promises echo without sound. Through the storm, still profound. Concrete oath, bound. Endurance, sealed the vow. Concrete oath, now. Slow steps, firm stance. Concrete oath, chance. Slow steps, firm stance. Concrete oath, chance. Concrete oath, standing strong. Integrity, where I belong. Through the years, through the long. Concrete oath, song. Rain softens. Piano fades.
Pain circulated as exchange media, early suffering, purchase understanding. Pain currency, finance, perspective shifts, wisdom, demanded payment. I invested hardship in a skill development, loss converted into value. Pain currency appreciates through reflection. Profit mental.
I learned cause analysis through adversity, pain taught negotiation. Every scar represents completed transaction, experience accumulated. I don't waste pain on resentment cycles, I reinvest strategically. Pain currency compounds through discipline, sustainably. Every loss carries worth. Pain currency worth. Pain currency pay dues. Every scar refine my views. Grow, purchase, never use. Pain currency move.
Artist suffering for applicable lessons, discarding emotional excess. Pain currency demands accountability, no refunds process. I convert struggle into operational knowledge and improvement finance. Pain currency fuels long-term resilience. Align.
I don't avoid discomfort when growth acquires it. Pain holds information. Pain currency rewards those who process wisely through inspection. I accept costs without dramatization, understanding gain. Pain currency strengthens mental equity. Sustain. Loss transforms into gain. Pain currency remains. Pain currency pay dues. Every scar refine my views. Grow, purchase, never use. Pain currency move. Value earned through cost. Pain currency lost. Hard lesson retained. Pain currency. Pain.
Urban wounds accumulate beneath hardened expression. Pain internalized, I navigate memory lace into sections. Lessons prioritized, urban wounds are full caution navigation. Awareness grown, every scar catalog a future calibration. No, I translate adversity into strategic insight. Growth distracted, urban wounds sharpen emotional foresight. Impact factored, I don't romanticize damage, endure, heal and manage. Every step on is resilience constructed, balance. Hidden scars, still speed. Urban wounds, deep. Urban wounds, silent marks, lesson learned in the dark. Striking nights where hope sparks. Aberrant, sorry. Urban wounds, silent marks, lesson learned in the dark. Striking nights where hope sparks. Urban wounds, hard. I convert hurt into discipline, behavior, progress fueled. Urban wounds refine empathy, per monitor's perspective rule. I maintain function despite emotional weight, composure set. Every choice integrates recovery, pace and met. I accept vulnerability without surrendering control. Bound is clear, urban wounds validate survival's toll. Growth near, I practice restoration through deliberate action. Systems in place every dawn, recalibrates inner balance. Grace, painting, forms the view. Urban wounds, true. Urban wounds, silent marks, lesson learned. Striking nights where hope sparks. Urban wounds, urban wounds, silent marks, lesson learned. In the dark, striking nights where hope sparks. Urban wounds, healing moves in time. Urban wounds, pulse up, steady pace. Urban wounds, urban wounds, standing strong. Resilient sings a long song. Through repair, I move along. Urban wounds, rain phase in the calm. Rain phase in the calm.
Yeah, look. Blood calculus measures cost beyond emotion. Numbers written in consequence. I calculate outcomes before motion. Risk weighted with evidence. Blood calculus turns instinct into formula. Laws quantified. Every choice evaluated for long-term solving side. Verified. I subtract impulse, add discipline daily, equation stabilized. Blood calculus reject fantasy pricing, reality applies. I don't gamble futures on temporary highs, margins tight. Every variable tracked through lived experience in sight. Count the cost, read the sign. Blood calculus aligned. Blood calculus, weight of pain. Profit gain through strain. Every scar part of the chain. Blood calculate, remain. Blood calculate, remain. I convert pressure into usable data, metrics clear. Blood calculus audits, behavior patterns transappear. I diversify effort to reduce collapse risk, balancing. Every adjustment improves survival loss, man. I accept losses as tuition payments. Knowledge bar, blood calculus compounds, patient investments. I refine strategy through post-action review, cycle tight. Every iteration sharpens decisive clarity. Right numbers speak when noise die. Blood calculus reply. Blood calculus, weight of pain. Profit gain through strain. Every scar part of the chain. Blood calculus, remain. Blood calculus, remain. Blood over in emotion. Blood calculus devotion. Slow count, steady play. Blood calculus, pace. Blood calculus, ledger clean. Cost paid for what I seen. Future balance, margins lean. Blood calculus, king.